Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. Errol Spence. I guess he got mad because Brian McIntyre, BoMac, Terence Crawford's trainer, says that he been watching Spence a long time, and he's still making the same mistakes. So he ended up posting BoMac's record, right? And apparently BoMac was in the heavyweight division, and you see how short BoMac is. All right, he ain't. I don't think he all that tall. I never met him, but so he calls him a bum ass nigga, and he had 21 bouts, and he lost. He lost a lot of them. Don't know a lot of these dudes' names, but he lost them, right? And he, like I said before, these dudes get mad when somebody make an observation, right? And BoMac was very classy on what he said. He could have got a lot more ignorant, could have went into detail. And obviously he wouldn't do that. Why? Because why would I give my game plan away? So I'm guessing that's what he got mad about. Now, they've been going back and forth for some years. Off of I think, they was talking about how Spence lived paycheck to paycheck. This was some years ago. How Spence lived paycheck to paycheck and they making more money and whatever situation may be. But I think he was mad. Honestly, I think he was mad about that interview he did when he say Spence, he ain't made no adjustments. He ain't really improved on the things he need to improve. He making the same mistakes, and that's why they gonna win. And he said it's classy and confident. Now, you ain't see Terence Crawford saying nothing about, you ain't see Terence Crawford saying nothing when Derrick James was talking about who he knocked out or he ain't beat nobody and he based off athleticism like Roy Jones and Roy Jones a hater. And you know what I'm saying? Because you know what type of fighter Terence Crawford is. You know what type of caliber fighter he is. He gonna let the fist do the talking, right? He not gonna go back and forth over everything, little thing you say. He gonna take it personal. Don't take it personal. He gonna take it personal, and he did clap back, and also Errol Spence clapped back. So, he building the fight, but I really didn't understand, like what it, I don't know what happened, but he posted something, and Errol Spence commented back. So he said, look, Errol Spence. Look at that guy record, though. This the guy who gonna beat your ass in real life, not the guy you posted for likes, right? So, that's what he said. And Errol Spence came back and says, not gonna lie, 38-1 still a good record. And like I said before, he didn't match the ferocity of which Terence Crawford came back with. He didn't. He probably couldn't think of nothing. You know how you be playing the dozens and you can't really think of nothing. Then fuck your mama then. You know what I'm saying? You can't really think of nothing, bro. So, like I said, he came back. Well, he didn't match his intensity. And then again, Crawford let all that shit build up. He let it build up. And then he let it out in the ring. So, like I said before, they just building the fight. But for him to go after BoMac and after your trainer been running his mouth about and contradicting himself, you need to tell your trainer shut the hell up. Because Sean Porter seemed like they want to go put hands on Derrick James, which they should feel like. I heard they got into it during the fight, him and Kenny Porter. But Derrick James, he just opened his mouth and he started to sound just stupid. They just probably told Derrick, just sell the fight. He don't know what he's doing. So at the end of the day, if Terence Crawford ain't beat nobody, ain't punched nobody, this guy laid over, then my whole thing is, why I'm waiting, why we waiting, why are we waiting 4 years to make this fight happen? Why couldn't it happen? So that's my whole thing about it, man. They can talk and say whatever they want to say. It's here now. You know, we don't need to worry about the bark. You know, just get in the ring and bite. We see who the baddest dog, he is out there. You know, because Spence and them doing a lot of barking. But when it was coming down, it was coming down to make this fight. It was politics. Or he ain't beat this, he ain't did this, he on the wrong side of the street. Now we here. That's what we hear. We here now. You know, so talk about trainer record. Oh, your trainer ain't really did shit neither. He fighting dudes who got the record of crackhead records too. I didn't know BoMac was in the heavyweight division, and he fought Butterbean. You know, and he fought Butterbean. So I mean, shit. And Butterbean used to be in strongman contests too. But like I said, it's building a fight. But if you get mad based off what he said about you making mistakes, well, prove him wrong on fight night. That's all you got to do is prove him wrong on fight night. That's it. That's it. And I don't. It's not more than that. You're showing the bitch tendencies in you. I can see if he went up there and started talking dumb like Derek James and start pulling shit out his ass, you just have to defend yourself at that point. I get it. But he just made if that what it was, he made an observation. Said you ain't improved on something. Could be saying it just to say it to get under your skin. Could be saying it because it's true. Whatever it may be, man, ain't no point to just keep barking. You're gonna get to put your hands on Terence Crawford in due time if everything line up. Because Terence Crawford could have did what you would have did if you was with top Bob Arum. He would have hit on one side of the street. Then you would have told him, "Oh man, you got to come over to Top Rank," or "I ain't coming, man." Ain't too many fighters gonna take the risk Terence Crawford taking. But then again, ain't too many fighters got the just need the cherry on top who got the resume built. So like I said before, it's gonna be interesting. He crossed the street. Not enough credit is given for him signing the contract where he can literally walk away and not have to sign an extension or not have to have his contract continue to be extended. You know what I'm saying? Not enough credit is given on that side of it. Because he got to walk away scot-free. And Bob Arum probably thought he was gonna be able to deliver that fight. With Fury Wilder, we're probably gonna be able to defend that fight, make that fight, and he couldn't make it. So, it is what it is. But them going back and forth about trainers, why you gotta be personal about somebody trainer, But it is what it is. Crawford's just gonna let it all soak in, and that's what he don't understand. That's what he don't understand. End of the day, is he gonna retire after this? Who knows? What if he win? Do he retire? Do I really? A lot of them PBC fighters don't even be having the ambition to go up to 154 pounds or move up in weight. Look at Jamil Charlo. The Charlo twins started at 54. 47. That was when they was young. I believe one of them was in the Olympic. I believe one of them was in the Olympic alternate. I could be wrong. So when they turned pro, they probably was 18, 17, 19, whatever, 18, 19. Let's say turn pro in Mexico. So when they turned pro, they probably was like 18, 19. So, they just, so Jamel been at 54 a long time. He been at 50 for a long time. Long time. So, but, we here now. We almost here, and, really, it ain't no point to keep crying and keep complaining and keep going back and forth. Hopefully they have a formal press conference. I seen a lot of fighters at the Khakira Stevenson fight last night who have fights coming up, you know what I'm saying? Who have fights coming up and they out there with no mask, like COVID don't exist, and it still exists. But then again, they probably not testing no more. So it is what it is, to still protect yourself. But them going back and forth, just building up to a story. That's all you're doing. You're just building up into a story. That's it. We just building up to a story. Right? And it's going to make it more epic. It's just going to make it more epic. And one thing about Terence Crawford, he one of those dudes, he ain't with that trolling shit. He takes shit personal. He hold on to stuff. So, but like I said before, Errol Spence is a troll. You need some of that to build the fight too. So, you need a little bit of everything. So if they're gonna sell this fight, this is it's a big moment in black boxing. Because it seemed like one of those fights that's gonna deliver on the action side of things. So that's just my interpretation of it. Like it's gonna deliver on the action side of things. But check out the Box News playlist out. Check out the welterweight playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Also, you can find me everywhere by hitting the link tree link in the description. It's the first link there. Find me everywhere from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there as well too. Appreciate the love, support. Check the boxing news and welterweight playlist. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.